Greetings YouTube, Mr. W back at it again, and today we are going to be embarking on a fantastic journey. We're going to be drawing a cartoon of Sir Richard Branson, who embarked on a trip out of the atmosphere today with Virgin Galactic. And so if you didn't see the video, you'll have to check that one out on YouTube. It was an amazing takeoff with two little airlines carrying one in the middle and just flying it off out into space for the purpose of space tourism, which is a pretty amazing thing. And so we're going to start by talking a little bit about the man, the myth, Mr. Richard Branson, somebody who I had the distinct pleasure of actually meeting in person over a decade ago and taking a short portion of a class with. And there were 10 wonderful things that he shared with us that I want to share with you today before our drawing. So let's get right into it. First, politeness matters. So rather than criticizing others, think about how you can encourage the strength and talent of the people around you. Such a beautiful, amazing thing. Number 2, be massively independent. Your self-reliance can help you create an invincible inner core, an amazing, amazing personal trait. Number 3, screw it, just do it. Flawless execution is way better than just having an idea and not even trying. So, one thing that he said is the impossible is simply something you just have not tried. All right, lavish praise on people. That's number 4. The bigger the dream, the more important the team. So if you surround yourself with a team of mediocre people, you're going to end up with mediocre results. That's the idea. So, number 5, be a radical innovator. I think flying to outer space and that thing was a radical innovation within itself. All right, number 6, build your brand. So if you're not familiar with Virgin Mobile or Virgin Records or now Virgin Galactic, you'll have to go check it out and really see how much they embody the whole spirit of their core ideas. Number 7, find your Necker Island. If you don't know what that place is, that's a place that he bought for $300,000, which is kind of a personal private retreat. Now, the cool thing about that is you don't have to have your own private island to have your own Necker Island, so to speak. It could be an old park bench in a public park. It could be an old stump for sitting and resting in some place in the woods on a property you own, somewhere you've been, where you can just reflect and create and rest. Number 8, lucky wins. And I'm not talking about buying a scratcher lucky. I'm talking about setting yourself up through your habits to create luck so that when you're faced with an opportunity, you're ready to go, get lucky, and winning. Number 9, don't do it if it's not fun, all right? Put a smile on your face, get on your discipline, and enjoy it to the fullest, and it will be fun, whatever it is that you're doing. And number 10 is the big billionaire idea. With gift come responsibilities. So, doing good things trumps shiny toys. All right, shiny toys are great. We all love them. But when you're making billions and billions and billions of dollars, those shiny toys are going to be all over the place. It's really about taking that and doing something good and giving back. And if you look at the Virgin sort of things that they're doing in the community, amazing, amazing stuff. Lots of money going into it, lots of people being helped. So, without further ado, let's get up to the creation station and check it out! All right, today we are going to be drawing Sir Richard Branson. We're going to be making a cartoon. We're going to start right down here in the middle with his nose. And it's one of those noses that's fairly unique. So we're going to give a little bump in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make that rounded end. You've ever seen those noses people have? They're real cute. They got kind of like a rounded end that doesn't flow right into the upper bridge of the nose, but the upper bridge of the nose seems like rather like a separate piece. And you have that kind of rounded section. I know a few people real close to me like that. I like it. Then we're gonna have our eyes. We're gonna do them, and we're gonna slant the outer edge down a little bit. So kind of like that. With a friendly twinkle. There we go. Kind of shows some of his age maybe. And then eyebrows that are pretty much following in line with the shape of our eyes. Okay, we're gonna get some brow wrinkles. So we're gonna go with a few across the top and then get right into the hair, which is gonna go up and then kind of come back. So kind of like that. All right, so we're gonna sort of get up here. All right. And then kind of do some overlapping, sort of just like this. Okay, and then we're going to split it in the other direction and sort of go down. And I'm going to get the ears right in here. So what I'm going to do is that's a great stopping point right across from the eyes. So I'm just going to go ahead and get an ear there. So the hair is kind of going behind the ears. So I'm going to get another one coming right in here and sort of an overlap. All right, they don't have to be identical, and that's what makes it look natural and unique. So get some hair kind of coming down like this. Okay, and then we're gonna have a big smile, a big old smile. So I'm gonna go ahead with the neck coming down and our smile kind of coming out. I'm just gonna sort of stop there to show those cheeks popping out there. I'm gonna get a nice wide grin and teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then we're gonna get his goatee, signature goatee. So we're gonna create this shape coming down and around, and then not too big, but we'll go all the way to the chin. All right, and then he's got one of those smiles where he really has that defined line. So I'm gonna pop that in there. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow it. And we're just gonna go on down and we're gonna create a neck with those two lines just like that. We're gonna go a halo shape around for the shirt. And we're gonna get the super cool Virgin Galactic space suit. So we're gonna make a rectangle. I'm gonna make a couple of them. I'm gonna put one on each shoulder. And then we're gonna make it 3D as it kind of sticks up a little bit. So we're going 3 lines to the inside towards the neck. 1, 2, 3. And then we're simply copying our rectangle on the bottom and the side. Copying our rectangle on the bottom and the side, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4 separated pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then there's a second layer of those. So we're going to do another rectangle and then line towards the inside. At the bottom, go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then our second rectangle on the opposite side. Got the lines going in. 1, 2, 3. And the bottom. And going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So then the shirt kind of comes down. And it's going to go across. And we're going to have his shoulder coming down over here. We're just going to kind of stop there because we might have some room to add his hand. We're going to do the same thing on this side. And have this part coming out. All right, and then it's gonna go down and curve outward. It's gonna go down and curve outward. And we have a couple brands right here. So we're gonna create a rectangle, a vertical one. And one of the brands has a circular logo. And then I believe Under Armour is perhaps the second one. And it'll look kind of like an X curving in. And then we're going to outline that for a level of detail to make it stand out. And then there's some gold trim right here. And we're gonna have him giving the big thumbs up that everything worked out with this incredible journey. Just like that, and we're gonna put a fingernail kind of in the back. All right, so then we can go ahead and kind of connect this, and we can make like the suggestion of an arm being right in there, and get our name in there. Richard Branson. And I'm going to put up here Virgin Galactic. All right, and slide it on down and get my signature right here in the bottom. And we're going to pause it and add a little bit of color. All right, so we're back to color. We got a little bit of oil pastel here. We're gonna start with some of the lightest color first. We're gonna go ahead and get our sort of golden down in here. And let's see, we'll leave that the way it is. And then we're gonna have a lot of blue on the space galactic suit. Go ahead and fill that in. All right, get a little bit right in here. I'm going to leave a space around the signature. That always makes it a little bit more exciting. And you want to think of fun, creative ways that you can make your work exciting when you're coloring it in. Kind of just sort of fill in these spaces. And then blue in the middle. All right, go just like that. And work our way around. Now, we're gonna get our goatee. We want that part to stand out. Still kind of a brownish color there. We want to sort of follow the directions that it would go. I'm trying to keep true to the hair movement. Okay, I get a little skin color in here. Really kind of work that in. Now, it's really cool if you follow sort of the shape of what you're coloring and you want to have that kind of cartooned effect. You don't have to spend so much time coloring in, as long as your lines create some sort of flow. All right, so we're going to kind of like create a shape around their eyes, create a shape around their nose. All right, so it kind of becomes a little game of sort of like follow the shape. All right, and if you follow the shape as if you were drawing a line, your crayon look will come out, or pastel work, whatever you're doing, will come out looking really, really neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And we're gonna get our hand, we're gonna go up for the thumb, across for the fingers, around for the palm, and fill in this last little bit of blue. All right. And we are finished. Have a fantastic time coloring. I had a great time with you, and leave your suggestions in the comments.